whoa. Oh, that doo-doo, man.
How have social media changed dating compared to when we had to meet in person?
Oh my God, let me tell you something. Stop talking about your grandma's times. Really stop talking about 10 years ago.
Right.
It's over. It's a new playing book. Social media changed the game forever, okay? And I argue with my guy friends all the time about who's the prize, because I still believe the woman is the prize, and I still believe the woman is the prize.
You said that twice. You didn't have to do that. Stop talking about old times. The social media changed everything. You just said, let's stop talking about your grandmama's times, talking about your granddaddy's times. You know what we say, we want to go back to the way things were. If you don't want to do that, stop talking about old times, Kendra. I still think the woman's the prize. How about we stop talking about old times? Oprah isn't doing that stuff anymore. Wendy Williams, I don't know where Wendy Williams went. Wendy isn't here to help you with what you're saying. That's foolish what she keeps saying.
A lot of women are chasing men. So if you're chasing the guy, then that guy is the prize. So what happened with social media, the biggest thing is access. Before, in person, you settle down with the best option in your face.
Right.
Now you have an Instagram page, right? And then also women have been able to increase their pretty. Like let's break this down. You know, women, you know, I'm wig down, makeup down. I ain't wake up like this. I still wake up pretty. What? But I'm not a fool. I know this does increase my pretty, right?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't increase your pretty. Do you want me to believe you put makeup on, but you still look pretty? Kendra, if you thought you looked good without the makeup, you wouldn't put it on. To be honest with you, I've seen Kendra without the makeup on. She looks better with no makeup on. For some reason, you think walking around with a clown face make you look better. Hold up, Heifer. Did you just pretty much say that you putting that wig on made you look prettier?
Women have been able to increase their pretty. You know, I'm wig down.
That right there, my people, is self-hate. She just said she looks prettier with hair that don't look like her hair that naturally comes out her scalp. Kendra can't even say she's switching it up. That right there is a person who don't like the way they naturally look. Makeup, wig, I look prettier with both these things, both of them. The Nile is not just a river in Egypt.
Now, my body real, okay? Got it from my mama. But women are now buying bodies and they're like, you know, you got a stomach, get rid of it. You ain't got no, go buy it. So now there's a large portion of men you never had access to because you didn't fit their pretty meter, right?
Yeah.
Now you're on their pretty meter. But what's happening is this is where the situationships come in, because it gives you a chance to have a situationship with this exciting guy who's probably attractive, has money. Something about him made you break your rule, that your standard, right? And now he's the standard of what you look for in a husband. But he was never even your boyfriend. And he's probably never gonna lock you in. But because you have that experience, like he flew you out one time, now every guy that wants you, they gotta fly you out. And it's like, but the guy that was a weekend, that wasn't a lifetime deal. So women's moments with men have changed, and they want this guy that a lot of women want to settle down with them and only them. And they're having challenges. And now going back to what I said about the prize, now
Did she just take all that from Kevin Samuels? That was like, wasn't that 100% what Kevin Samuels kept saying to women? You met this guy because of social media now. You met this guy who you think is special. So now you think that this is who you're supposed to be with, or a guy like this. That was Kevin Samuels. Her and Bryant is just taking from Kevin Samuels now.
the guy feels like he the prize, because back in the day, like the side chick wasn't as sensational as the wife, right? It was always like you kind of lowered. Now, I don't want to call women side chicks, but they're sensational women that are tolerating bull. Yeah. And when you have sensational women who are very attractive, have careers, well-spoken, when they have started tolerating and lowering their standards, these men know, like, well, if you don't get with my program, I'll find another woman that does.
Mm-hmm. They're not lowering their standards. Their standards is whatever that guy that they really want to be with, whatever he's cool with, she's cool with. She's not lowering her standards. That's what she wants. Kendra don't understand. These women you're talking about saying, oh, they're lowering their standards. They never had them. They flowed with whatever the person they want to be with until they get the thing they want. Once they get the thing they want, which is the money, or a baby, which is money, money, then they will start trying to do things that they want to do, which is just whatever pops in their head. They didn't have any standards to come with, Kendra. So I know what you're talking about.
Because y'all got access to too many women. Like
Yeah,
you just
they
said.
have
But men
access.
always had access to too many women.
Not like they do now.
not
Small
all
number
men
of
though.
men.
I feel like social media, because of the DMs and because of the
Yeah.
comment section, but I kind of want to bring people back to reality. If you can't call, if you got to go to the hospital at 2 a.m., that man should know what your vagina feels like, looks like none of that. Because what's happening is I hate all these categories. High value. No, I don't care if you got $1 million in the bank. And if I need you and you don't show up, you are no value.
Okay.
The person that has value
That's not what high value or value means at all. You're just saying whatever comes to your head right now, Kendra, and we don't need to hear that.
person that shows up for you when you really need them.
Exactly.
And right now, y'all just looking for weekend fun times, pop bottles in the club. Who's gonna show up for you when your mother?
Yeah.
Who's gonna show up for you when your father is not breathing?
Yeah.
Who's gonna show up for you when you lose your job and now you need some extra money to keep you going? That's the high value man.
For sure.
Not the man that is 6 feet, not the man that looks good, not the man with $1 million in the bank. High value is the man that's gonna show up for you.
What? Kendra, are you telling me right now you can't find that guy? Because you just said that you don't care about him making $1 million. You don't care about any of that. That doesn't make him a high value man. What makes him high value is the guy who cares. He ain't got nothing but love for you, baby.
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you, honey.
whatever.
You just said that guy is the high value man. Where is he, Kendra? Because I know you can find that. You just walk on the street and you gonna run into one of those. Kendra's just saying words right now. She don't even believe that person's high value because she would have got with that person. Well, she just said right there, you can find that easy.
Period.
Do you have an idea type of man you like?
You know, I would say, I think because I come from entertainment, right? So I always say this, like very early on, I did all the things you're supposed to do. I went to college, met an amazing man, electrical engineer, we got engaged. What I loved about my engagement, we were both very serious. Like if we do this, divorce is not an option. And I encourage every person to make that deal because what it does is it causes you to take marriage seriously. Because if you take marriage off the table, like no matter what, between me, it's like me and you or Jesus. That's it. So what I've
Brother, stop shaking your head. She didn't answer your question at all.
learned in that relationship, we had the love, but our life plans were different. And one of us would have to give up their ambition in order for the unit to work. And normally it's the woman, right? Normally the woman just kind of goes along with the guy's plan. And then sometimes roles reverse, you know, within it. In my case, I was so ambitious, but I also had a very unpromising career. I was a radio personality making $7 an hour with big California dreams.
Oh, wow.
And my ex-fiance had the legitimate job. He was electrical engineer. You know, I'm gonna move up in the company.
Yeah.
It's the sure bet. But I could not make that sure bet. I had to go out and become who I needed to become. And I won. Like everything I wanted to do, I did. So along
You didn't win. You didn't win at all. That's, whoa.
my dating process, I met a lot of great guys, but no one that I would sign my life over to.
Okay.
You know, and then one time
Wait,
there
how
was
did
a
you
moment
win?
I was in Chicago and I asked God, I was like, God, why you keep sending me right now men? And he said, because you a right now girl.
Dang.
Like if a guy came to you, no, this is real talk.
No, it's not real talk. Don't bring God into this. You have to need to keep God out of this. All right, I don't know who y'all keep praying to, okay? It's kind of weird. I feel like if I walk in these heifers' houses, the one who keep bringing up God and this stuff, you will see like upside down crosses, okay? Or maybe like X's that have some albino dwarf sitting there making a face at you. Because I don't know who they're praying to. And now I need to go back to see what the brother said because I don't think she answered his question.
So
Period.
do you have an idea type of man you like?
You know, I would say
So she never answered that question. Did she ever say what type of man she likes?
keep sending me right now men. And he said, because you a right now girl.
Dang.
Like if a guy came to you, no, this is real talk.
Yeah.
I live in California now. But my radio career took me from Philly, Atlanta, Cali 1 year, back to Chicago, a big portion in Chicago. But I always knew I was going to end up in California. So if a great guy came up to me in Chicago, was like, I think you dope, let's get married and have a family, I would have said no because I knew this wasn't my final stop.
God damn it.
So guys, like, I can't send you a permanent guy because you're not in your permanent spot. So enjoy the moments, have fun.
Get the rocks.
Yeah.
Abdul,
Yeah. Get the rocks.
get the rocks.
And this is why you're not meeting that long time forever person, because you're not here for a long time. You here for a short time.
Yo, what about now? You're just saying words. You're letting your lips touch. You're just saying words right now.
Wow, powerful.
Your
Very
question was never
powerful. Do you feel
answered.
like you're in that position now or that spot now where you need to be to meet your forever person?
I think, well, I met my forever person because I wake up with her for every single day. I'm my forever person.
She's bad crazy. You're bad crazy. That made me so upset. You just said God kept sending you people and you kept turning them down. Oh, you're just the definition of the motherfucker who wouldn't get on the boat when God gave them a person. Hey, yo, I'm finna save you. Don't worry, God will help me. You're that person. You the nigga. And then she has the nerves to run around saying, I wake up with my person every day. You know, is my wig on the bed. That's who she wake up with. If you listen to Kendra G, you are actually retarded. This is who you listen to. You are actually challenged mentally. I know you chew on rocks. Like when she has to use the bathroom, she go get in the water at the pool, pee, and then she get out. I'm telling y'all, that's wild what I just heard.
Everyone is always looking for the one. Get a mirror. You are the one. You're the only guaranteed person that you have in this lifetime. Everybody else is just a supporting cast to your
That's not
monologue
what they're
movie.
talking about.
Whether you're spending this time together or whether, you know, and y'all break up or, you know, the good Lord takes them home. Everybody in your life is for a moment, maybe a season, a lifetime, a few years. So the one is a myth. You are the one. So I'm never looking for the forever one because I'm the one. Now, is there a person that we can spend more time with? Of course. Let's see how with a dating app. Of course I'm dating.
Did you just say you don't even believe that there's a person out there that you're supposed to just be with? You think you're supposed to just run through people? I'm letting y'all know right now, that means Kendra G is just throwing that Gucci around. Allegedly, she's throwing that Gucci around. You can't get me. Allegedly. But I believe it. Can't tell me she ain't. That's wild. She is saying the most outlandish shit I have ever heard. And she is smiling about it. And I don't think these two are even listening to her. They're just letting her say words on a microphone and thinking about, man, when we upload this video, viral. But they're not listening to what she's saying. If you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Speaking of the dating app, tell us more about this app.
Yes. Okay. So the dating app, Kendra G Singles, which I'm so proud of because we grew from an Instagram live show to Facebook to YouTube. But, you know, I speak about this often and I feel like I want all people to have the audacity of a white man. And I say that because, see, white men get the privilege to say, I'm going to be the president. I'm going to be a billionaire. And no one chuckles. Like, no, you as a black person, and I always try to tell black people, we really got the sauce. Because if we say it's hot, point blank, period. So I loved that Instagram launched my
Well, we used to. Whatever, never mind. When I hear people talk, oh, this is hot. No, you're drunk right now.
show, but I want to be Instagram. Like, I love that I have a show on YouTube, but that's not my stop. I'd rather be YouTube. So we released the Kendra G Singles dating app. And we recently released the live feature. So now we go live on the app. And it's the first ever dating app with the live streaming service that you can actually meet everybody in the app. And since I created the show, I mean, people have gotten married. There's Kendra G babies on this planet.
Dang.
You know, I've been to 2 weddings. Shout outs to Amisha and her husband, Dr. Sutton. They're the end all to be all story. She was a TV anchor that came on my show living in Indianapolis. Her now husband was, I want to say, in New York, saw it. They got engaged a year after she came on my show. She came on November 2022. They got engaged November 2023, got married August 2024, and now they're pregnant with their first child. So
That's amazing. Are you gonna mention that one lady who went and talked to that guy? I think that African guy, like over there in UK, and got pregnant, had a kid, and just they're not together. Like pretty much, she went over there, got knocked up. I don't even think they was even in a relationship.
does he live in America now or still London?
He's still in London.
Oh, he's still in London. Okay. Is he African?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna mention her, are you? My fault. I sound like a hater. That because what she is saying is pissing me off. Y'all gotta understand. Am I a hater? Kinda I am.
I know it works. You know, if you take it serious, then, you know, you will find your person.
Okay.
To add on. to add on.
To yourself.
So you want to get into the game?
Let's get into it.
Okay,
Get into it.
so the game is, so I'm learning because y'all are married. And let me tell you something. She's so fine. He was like, I'm marrying you.
Thank you.
He was like, I'm marrying you. I don't know what you're doing at 5, but we getting married at 6. You're gorgeous. So,
thank you.
I like her natural hair. I like that. I like your hair, sister girl. Kendra, you should copy her. Make sure y'all do what she doing. The other one, not Kendra. Kendra over here looking like she's Asian, half clown, and her face right now is wild.
This is a game for single people because I don't want single season to be a depressing season.
Okay.
There's a lot of people right now that can't enjoy life because they're single. Break out of that Let me tell you something. This is a time that you can focus on yourself. You can be selfish. Whenever I'm in a relationship, I have to compromise to a certain degree because now you have to think about somebody else. Well, in this season, you could think about yourself. And I don't want you to feel sad. Your worth is not determined on your relationship status. So if you're single, you are still worthy. I don't care if you're 300 pounds, 10 pounds, you are worthy because God said so. So do not be depressed.
God doesn't say everybody's worthy. He doesn't say that, but you know, I get what you're trying to do right now, but
right now, okay? I want you to have fun. So I created a card game and we got shot glasses.
Okay.
And it says, who says being single can't be fun? But I got 2 married people here. But married people can play it because we have done it. So I did pick out some cards in advance that I wanted to ask them, where I put my cards at, child, that I knew can go for married people. Okay. So you can, there's 3 categories. It's tell me the truth, risky business, and act it out. I'm going to pick tell me the truth for you guys.
Okay.
Okay, you want to go first?
Yes.
Okay. Is love enough if the money ain't right?
Damn.
Ooh.
That's a good question. Yes, in my situation it is.
You better say that. You better say that was going to be wild. It was like, whoop, I can see a divorce coming.
Oh, so if he lost his job, you got him.
He don't have a job. He's lost. He'll never lose it. He'll never lose it. And whatever he don't got or he loses, he can get it right back.
Okay.
So the money is not the thing.
It ain't going
the money
nowhere.
ain't going nowhere. The money we can always get.
Sure.
He can always get too. So it's like, yeah.
You didn't answer the question then. You ain't never said if he lost, would he be good? Miss Natural, you didn't answer that question.
Love is what holds us together. It's the love, the chemistry, the passion.
Right.
It's how equally yoked we are.
Right.
It's, the fact that we we complement each other so well.
I love
baby.
I love your
Yeah.
answer. You should love her answer.
I love that.
And I think what you just said is what some men are fearing right now. Because a lot of women have a money requirement. And what women don't realize, listen, girlfriend, I'm never telling you to lower your standards. But when you say he has to make a certain amount of money, some men feel like, okay, so if I lose it all, are you still gonna be there?
Right. That's the other side of it.
That's the other side of it. So
She didn't answer it, right? I might be wrong. Did she actually answer that? I thought she said, yeah, he'll never lose it. I thought that's what she said. Well, no, in the beginning, she did say that you can find love through it. But her explanation made me believe that you didn't really answer that question. I might be wrong. I might be crazy. My fault, y'all.
I think what happened with women, because, we became financially blessed, and it makes sense. Like, I'm not going to tell a woman to lower her standards, but you got to understand what's happening here. Some women, I got to say this, you might be the man of your dreams. As in, you might be the person that's going to fly yourself first class. You might be the person that's going to take yourself to a high-end restaurant. You might be the person that's going to fly yourself to Italy for the weekend. And if you are capable of doing that, you are a blessed human because everybody can't do that, right? Now,
Kendra, you just keep saying the wildest thing. We know you're talking about yourself right now. I think she was on another show saying that, like, I do all this for me. I do great. I am great. I'm happy. I don't got no man. You can look in Kendra's eyes and tell that she is actually Come on, Kendra.
there's no guarantee you're going to find a man that can afford to do it and is going to select you. Because that's what happens. But if you could do it on your own, let me tell you something. I live the life that I want to live because nobody can tell me anything different. And I got the coin to do it.
Nigga, you keep dating. We know you don't like this life you have. If you enjoy being alone, Kendra, and the stuff that you're doing, stop dating. But she says, I've dated you. Of course I'm dating. If you're dating, then that means this other thing is what you want, Kendra. That's like a nigga doing interviews for a job and saying that, yeah, I don't want a job. I'm happy without a job, but I keep going to interviews.
No, that is great.
Okay, now I'll give this one to you. Oh, this is a good, that's some good questions. My team, we did a good job. Okay. If your partner gained 50 pounds and didn't care, would you still be with them?
Definitely. I'll still be with her. And I would constantly every day, she know I will tell her like, hey, I would try to get her in the gym. I would try to.
But she's okay with it. What if she don't want to lose that extra 50?
And she don't want to lose it. And it's going on for how long?
Okay.
See?
Break it down from a male's perspective.
I'm just saying from a man, I'm saying like, if I'm trying to help you, I'm doing other things. I'm changing the food that we eating in the house. I'm trying to get you gym memberships. I even hired you a trainer and you still don't want it. I'm going to be scared you're going to start slacking on a lot of other things. If you start letting your self-appearance go, like you don't care about how you looking.
Okay.
That's big.
I have a whole story for this, but
I'm going to answer it for him. Yeah, he's going to leave you sooner or later. If you're happy with you just gaining weight, he's going to leave you, which I support. Just like with a lady with a guy. If a guy start losing his money and he's just happy with just losing money and like, I'm not going to get no job, baby. I'm not doing that. If she leaves him, I'll be like, that was your fault, buddy.
yeah, he's not gonna let me get out of shape.
Okay.
He's not gonna let me get out of shape. We have 2 kids together, and even before we had the kids, there was a point that I got out of shape. This man literally stood behind me, took a picture of my back, and showed it to me the next day saying, this is what your back look like right now. You did not look like this when we got together.
Yeah.
You need to fix this. And although I was like, did you really stand behind me and take a picture of my back? I was like, damn, I didn't know my back looked like that. I need to get back in the
That's
gym.
what I'm saying.
Okay, so what? Cause this is 2 things. I understand both point of views. I think people watching this will say, why can't you love her unconditionally? She just had your child. But then there's a male.
No, only heifers who are single and are crazy would say something like that. Only they would say that. Because ain't nobody going to defend the guy who literally lost his job and he doesn't go out and look for a job. Ain't nobody going to say, why can't you love him? He gave you a child and he was taking care of you, but then he lost his job and he no longer want to look for work. You should be happy with him still. Ain't nobody finna say that.
A point of view of I love her regardless, but there's, I still want to be attracted to my wife. So can you break down? Because they're going to say you supposed to love her regardless.
No, I love her regardless. The love didn't change at all, but like, you still what I love to look at. I don't want to lose my attention and be looking all out the side. I'm with you. I'm looking all over like, damn, that's what she used to look like. I want to look at you. Get back to what I used to love to look at, baby.
And it's also a lifestyle thing. I feel like your physical appearance is a part of your lifestyle.
Yeah.
And so because this is our lifestyle and this is what we're used to, if I slacked on that, he's right. That means something wrong.
Something wrong.
Something else going
I
on.
gotta start
Because
checking.
I care very much about my appearance and how I present myself and my health.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there will be other issues involved.
If you let go like
50
that.
pounds is a lot.
Okay.
I think he would always love me.
I'm gonna love you
But that
always.
means something else. Something else was wrong. That was a perfect question
That
for
was
him.
a good
Yes. This is the last question, and I know we got to go. Now, this might be a tough one.
Okay.
So it says, and y'all could both answer. Well, it's for the woman, but let's see. If you got pregnant and your partner didn't want the baby, but you did, what would you do?
Ooh.
You don't have to. You're by your choice, but get the hell out. Don't you ever come back. It could be like a Disney movie when I tell you that. Leave and you don't ever come back. Lion King, that's the movie. Don't you ever come back.
I would still have the baby. He would just still be my husband.
I was just, I was just still be my baby mama.
Baby mama. Yeah, that's a great question. And I think that it's a valid question because just because we are married and happy don't mean he want a million kids.
Right.
You know what I'm
Y'all switch sides. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah, I want the baby. I like kids. Big screen. I want y'all to know right now, listening to this video, Kendra G is so crazy. She's gone. Kendra G took the red and the blue pill on the Matrix. This heifer has, my fault, Kendra. I don't want to keep calling you a heifer. Well, you actually did insult reaction people. This heifer here has some nerves, okay? You can't tell somebody you look good with no makeup on and then dump makeup on your face. I look good when I wake up, but through a wig and you dump makeup on your face. What? I am my favorite person and I'm good with being by myself, but I date. Come on, yo. It sounds dumb when you hear what she's saying. I don't know if it's projection. I don't know what it is. All I do know, she is not a person you should be getting advice from. Kendra G is single for a reason. She's going the Bryant route now. Sarah and Bryant route. This nigga, I didn't even know Kendra G brought up God when it came to these conversations. Who told her to pick up that phone? My wig. I wish. I'll do an interview with Kendra G, Sarah, and Dr. Bryant, and I'll wear a bust down, 40-inch bust down. I dare them to say something. I'm looking right in the eye. We're twins, right? I look crazy, you look crazy. I couldn't. No self-respecting Southerner can do something like that. That's a lie. I can't actually. I can do it real fast.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo,